I've been covering PDAs and mobile technology for more than 22 years. And we've seen quite a few changes over those years. Back in the day, Nokia had some wild form factors and there are lots of other options out there. Today, we mostly have fairly standard slabs. Although there are more people, like Motorola for instance, doing some unique things with flip phones, as we can see there with the Motorola. And the ones that I've been using for the last several years have been the Samsung Z Folds or the Z Flips. And the nice thing about the Z Fold and these larger ones is the multitasking capability. But the phone that has caught my eye is the OnePlus Open. And I purchased this about a month ago. And as I'll show in just a few minutes, there's some pretty amazing things you can do with multitasking on this phone. Hello everybody, this is Matthew Miller, otherwise known as Palm Solo. We're going to take a closer look at just one aspect of the OnePlus Open, the open canvas. I've been a fan of the large foldables since the very first Samsung Fold, which I actually drove about 6 hours to buy. Now, this is the Z Fold 4. I did not upgrade to the Z Fold 5. It's very, very similar to each other, and I bought another device instead. So I'm going to start off with just kind of showing some of the multitasking capability and how you use that on the Z Fold 4. So say I had one app that I wanted to open. I would first tap that app. Say this is the Bible, for example. I wanted to go in and read it. Now, if I want another app, I come over here to the side. I can grab this other app, and I'll grab the web browser. If I bring it in, you can bring it right or left. I'll bring it into the right side, and there it splits it, and I can see two apps at once. Now, say I want a third app. Come over here. Let's say I want Formula One. I can either go the bottom or the whole thing, or over here to the bottom of that side. So I'll say bottom of there. So there we have three apps, and that's what the three apps will look like on a Samsung. Now you can tap these little icons in the middle and arrange things a little bit differently, but that's the way that three apps. Now if I wanted a fourth app, say, let's just say the image gallery, for example, I could drop it here and it would come in as a pop-up application, which really isn't that usable. Can be handy at times, but not that usable. So that's a pretty easy interface, and it has gotten a lot better on Samsung than it used to be in the past. But now we're going to take a look at my new phone and see how that works. So a big surprise to me was the release of the OnePlus Open. I was able to do some trade-ins, and they had some good launch specials, so I ended up buying this phone. So far, I'm really loving it. Outer display and a bunch of other things, but let's walk through a little bit of what they call open canvas. Again, I'll open up, say, the Bible to start off with, and that comes into the big screen. This is actually a very good device for reading the Bible. So there's that. Now, I want a second app. I go down to, let's see, what was the other app I had? A web browser. So I think I have the web browser here. Grab that, launch it up here. There's the web browser. Another way that you could easily do this, I'll just go ahead and close this out, is I would just take a simple two-finger swipe down, and it splits, kind of like parting the Red Sea. It splits the app on both sides. Then I just tap it, and now it's got two apps. Now I can open up one more app, let's say. So I come over here to the app launcher. I'll grab that same one app, I drag it, and you can tell where you want to drag it to split it, right? You can go down here, release there, it tells you the instructions. Now we have three apps open at the same time, but as you can see, there's little small parts of the other apps. If I tap on that, it opens it up. And then if I tap over here on this one, it slides this one over. And I can slide them back and forth. I can swap the sides. I can hide one app or the other app. I can expand it, switch it, expand that one out. So it is really a wide canvas. Now I think there's even a view. I'm trying to think of how did I do that before. I'm still learning some of this. There's an app group. You can save the app group. You can tap on the different ones. There's even a way to view all of them